Hi, everyone. So we got some people here waiting for me already. Thank you guys so much for being here. John, Tim, Lena from Paper Scissors Vacations, oh my, Tim Pruitt, Jenny B, Stacy Rogers is here, my PIC. How is everybody doing today? Happy Thursday. I'm doing pretty good. Sleeping too much still, but doing good. There's been a lot of news. Hey, Jeffrey, that has come out in the last day or the last couple hours. Hi, Dawn Bone. How are you? That I wanted to share with you guys. I don't know if you've seen it or not, but if you guys have trips coming up that were planned and we're still holding out for April, the governor ordered a statewide stay-at-home order for 30 days. And as of right now, that'll end May 3rd, but they'll um, Joseph, how are you? I don't even know how much chocolate I ate today. It's probably better that you don't know. um, so yeah, that will mean that even though, well, Disney said indefinitely for their closures, but um, yeah. Okay, I'm skipping all over the place. There's a lot of things that I want to get to. Joseph A. Said Disney firing some workers temporarily. Kind of. They're not firing them. It's kind of like a layoff, but not quite. It's called a furlough. And after April 19th, the Disney employees are getting paid up until April 19th, like they initially said. And then after that, they'll have to go and file for unemployment. But what that means is that when they come back, hey, Detroit Disney Duo, exactly, a furlough. So it's like being laid off, but not really because you have a job to go back to. So they're not getting fired, but it'll allow them to go and file for unemployment, but they'll still get all their benefits that they had as far as medical and things like that. Yes, exactly. Hey, Triple P, Josh, how are you? April 18th, but they'll be eligible for unemployment after. Yeah, so April 19th is when they can file for unemployment. Um, I'm good, John. How are you? So that was one of the things that I wanted to talk about. Actually, that was already two. So the governor, the statewide stay-at-home order for 30 days. Josh said he just had to cancel his April trip and rebooked for June. So that's a new countdown to Disney Day for you. And then the bigger news that I was pretty excited to see, which I was actually looking at the same time, Josh from Triple P saw that Disney is finally going to put for pass holders that pay monthly, they're putting it on hold as of April 5th. So if you have any payments April 5th and after, then they won't be charged. Hey, Bill, Magic the Mouse TV. And the main point is they have to pay all these people. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think so. That's a lot of people to keep paying when they're not bringing any money in. But I think it's really nice that they did it for 5 weeks. And um, is that your birthday, Stacy? April 19th. I'll have to remember that. And um, so as far as the annual passes go, if you were paying monthly, they are suspending them, so freezing it, so you won't have to make any more payments. And if you made a payment for your annual pass between March 14th or 15th through April 4th, they are going to refund it. And then your pass will just end when it ends, and you'll start paying again once the parks open back up. So they're basically just freezing it, putting it on hold. But then, like, for instance, my annual pass expires June 20th, I think. So June 20th, my pass will still expire. I'll still have to renew if, hey, Movie Mania Nick, how are you? And I would have to renew then, but I won't have to pay while they're closed, which is really good. And then I froze some water today. That was cool. And hey, Dean Bancroft, how are you? Well, you can still celebrate at home, Dean, with your friends and FaceTime and bake a cake. Got to make the best of it. And then for annual pass holders that paid in full, they are going to give you the option to either, it'll be um, all the days will be added on like they were going to do initially at the end of however many days the parks are closed for, or they're offering an option to refund a partial amount for whatever time is left on your duration of your pass. So I thought that was that's really good news for me because we can use that money right now and it's not frivolously spent on something I can't even use, like a Disney pass. But that was really, really cool that I saw that. And they also, Disney donated 100,000 N95 masks to California, New York, and Florida, in addition to 150,000 rain ponchos to MedShare to help with everything. And I thought that was really nice that they're doing something and something that they can do. Oh, that's a good point, Josh. I wonder if they'll extend tables too. I would assume that they probably will because it's kind of all connected, but that's something I should reach out to them and find out so that we know. Maybe we can find out and cover that on Saturday when we go live for Coffee and Contemplation. Thank you. I love this. It's actually like a super, super light shirt. It's like almost kind of see-through. It's so light, but it's so comfy. It's one of my favorite ones. And there you go. Mickey ice cream bars from Publix. That's a great way to celebrate your birthday, Dean. And yeah, same here, Jenny B. I don't know. Well, we'll cross that bridge when we have to, I guess. I'm not trying to think about that right now. I'm going to take the days added to the end of my pass instead of the refund, only because I wasn't planning to renew your pass for the next year. This gives me another trip towards the end of February. That's awesome, Lena. There you go. You got to find the shining light, and that's really cool. I think that for me, I think it's just better the way that they're doing it. I hope that it benefited a lot. I think that they had probably an uprising because this is what Universal was doing pretty much, I think. And they ended up following suit, I think, probably because a lot of complaints, I'm assuming, came in because I know there was people that were saying sign the petition for Disney to stop payments and all that stuff. Mr. Project, he is playing a game with the kids right now. When is a good time to book a vacated Disney resort in Orlando? I would say right now, plan for the fall time, maybe. That would be what I would do. But I'm just waiting right now. I don't have any. Hey, Jeff DeWhip Dad and Shelly Starwalker. I don't have any trips planned right now. I had to cancel my one for April. I was supposed to do the Run Disney. I canceled that, and I didn't have any concrete plans after that. Don't be sorry, Shelly. Thank you so much for being here. My headset always shuts off. I'm sorry about that, guys. That's so cool. Do you have a telescope that you can see it? Whip Dad said, I was just watching this crazy lady making violet sake, just saying. I'm assuming that was me. And yes, I could actually go for one of those right now. I'll have to make one later. We're just going over Disney news, you guys that are just coming in. Hey, AGC Magic TV. All of the updates, the annual pass, suspension, the statewide stay-at-home order for Florida for 30 days, the employee furlough for Disney starting on April 19th. And, the other thing was Disney just purchased more land. So they purchased, I don't know if you guys remember, that back in December, they purchased, was it 235 acres of land by Magic Kingdom, and they just purchased another 26 acres adjacent to that up by Magic Kingdom. So I'm interested to find out what their plans are for that and what new things they're gonna put in there. let me catch up on some chat. I missed some stuff. I heard that Disney originally planned just to extend annual passes the same number of months that they're closed. Yeah, originally that's what they were going to do, is just add it on at the end. But I think in lieu of the way the situation's going, that they needed to take a higher action to all of that. Tim Pruitt says, I think I'm going to go buy fixins for that tomorrow. Did I put the recipe in the vlog? I did, Tim. But the thing with that is the one like super key ingredient you have to order online. That I don't know any stores that carry Monin products, but it's available. The only place I found it was on Monin.com, and you can order it through them. And the shipping was pretty fast. I think it was just a couple days. And I ordered 2 bottles, and then I got free shipping. It's free shipping on orders over $25. So I just got another one, like a sugar-free caramel flavoring for my coffee. And that one's really good too. So I highly recommend them. But or if you like strawberry lemonade or raspberry lemonade, those are really, really good too. Pixar Pier, that would be really cool. I hope that rumor's true. Yeah, exactly, Bill. Even when they do reopen, it's not going to be everything open at once. And I know Jenny B said, now I'm getting Monin ads on my Facebook. Also, maybe World Market to find them. That's funny. Hey, Taylor, the theme park boy, how are you tonight? What was I saying? April canceled a bunch of airline credits to use. My NLS expires June 24th, and whatever add-on. Unfortunately, probably won't get back for another trip. Oh yeah. So Bill was saying that when when they do reopen, the things that they have done in other parks after they reopened, I believe it was Shanghai or Tokyo when they reopened, it was like minimal rides were available. And I mean, it'll be a different park that we're looking at all together. I think when they do open, it's going to be a lot of different things in place, no matter what time it is that they reopen, whether it's May or June. They're definitely going to be different. It's going to be different. I don't know how they're going to handle it as far as ride capacity is and the lines, the queues that where people are waiting in. And as far as keeping distances and crowded areas, I'm assuming that they're going to have a much lower. Hey, Disney Rod, how are you? Good to see you. I think that they're going to have much lower amounts of people allowed into the parks. It's just the way that it'll have to be. Stacy says, I honestly don't think we'll know anytime soon what the plans are for Disney property purchased. They have canceled a lot of constructions already. Hey, Misty, how are you? Yeah, I don't know how that is as far as I saw there was an article on their new updated. Actually, I'm in the app. I was looking at Mickey blog is where I was reading most of this Disney news today, this evening actually, to catch up on it. Oh, it's sending me all over the place. Now I'm on Twitter. That's not where I want to go. Blog Mickey. And they write some really good articles on just different Disney news and updates. So the new refurbishment calendar as of April 2020. Let's check it out. Mickey blog coming to the rescue. Oh yeah, that's not really refurbishments. Spaceship Earth was supposed to be closed May 26th until 2021. Yeah, these aren't. Yeah, that's not what I thought it was going to be. But I do know that they stopped funding a lot of those things. Hi, Michael. I'm good. Thanks, Rod. This Twitter is nuts. Definitely don't want to go there. Yeah, I try to stay away from that. I just go on there to post when I have a new vlog or I'm going live or like my friends' tweets because I still don't get it. The unfunded Galactic Hotel is, from what it sounds like, all the center of Epcot's construction. That's the hotel, Bill, that you're talking about that's going to be themed like Star Wars, right? Connected Star Wars land, I thought. I wonder if they will try a soft reopen for Florida residents, but right now they can just reserve rooms for June 1st. So I wonder when they may try to open on a limit. Yeah, I wonder too, AJC. It's really like, I mean, I have no idea. I don't even know. Today was the day that Lights Motors Action Extreme Stunt Show gave its final performance. I don't know what that is, but it sounds like it was cool, Taylor. In other news, was there any other news that you guys saw that I didn't mention that we need to cover and make sure everybody knows? Oh, okay. Star Wars Hotel was unfunded. That would have been so cool, though. I was looking forward to that. That's crazy. It was a car stunt show that used to be at Hollywood Studios. That's crazy. All right, there Stacy goes. She's gonna find it. um, yeah. So in other news, I have been sleeping a lot and not getting things accomplished that I want to, but I have been doing research for vlogs that I want to do and trying to acquire. Yes, AJC Magic TV. We did talk about the cast member furlough starting April 19th. So they'll be able to file unemployment, but they'll still get all of their benefits, like health insurance and stuff like that. And so, yeah, I have a list of drinks going that I'm going to be making videos for. I have to make the recipe first and try it out and make sure that it's perfect before I film it and share all that information with you guys. So I have to pace myself through trying these, but some of them that I do have on the list, I know there's a lot more than I wrote down on this list, but one of the very first things I want to do is make a Dole Whip video on how to make Dole Whip and also the Dole Whip float with the Malibu coconut floater. Yes, Josh, I would love you to give me some recommendations. I don't have any bourbon though, so if you want a bourbon drink, I'm yeah, exactly, Lena. No, I love it. It's so much fun to recreate the drinks. The only problem I have with some of them that I don't have the exact recipe to is that when making them to try to make them taste exactly the same, I don't have the experience of knowing what they're supposed to taste like. So I'm working on that. I'm making a video. Wait, I'm making a hack on the Dole Whip for Disney recipe collab video. Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna try to do that within the next day or two, film the Dole Whip video, and then make it into a floater as well. I actually have my ingredients in the freezer right now. I'm gonna try and make one of those tonight and see how it turns out. How about a drink for the Lynn Project, the Lintini? I could do that. I could make whatever my favorite drink is that I like to make when I feel like putting effort into making drinks. But here's a list. Hey, Big Noah Mountains, how are you? Lynn, I do need a signature cocktail. I actually have an idea for the signature cocktail right now. I know exactly what it is. So good. Um, Taylor Made Disney. Hey, how are you, Taylor? Thanks for being here. Hope everybody is doing well. All right, I'm going to go through the list of ones that I do have recipes for, and I am definitely making these. Diet Mountain Dew. Yeah, that's my secret ingredient. I don't know if anybody even knows this about me, but I'm a Diet Mountain Dew junkie. Like, junkie. I love it so much. My guilty pleasure. So good. So I ration them and they're all mine. And I get really mad at the kids when they drink my Diet Mountain Dew because I buy them their own drinks and it's mine. um, let's see. Hi, Mar. How are you? Good evening. The wild turkey rare breed. Buffalo Trace. I could get my hands on some of that. Yeah, if there's something that you know the recipe for and it's bourbon or Whiskey, I can make it, but as far as the taste, I am not a bourbon whiskey fan in the least, so I generally just don't drink those. I make a really good old fashioned, but I just don't drink them. So these, okay, I'm going to get to my list. I'm going to name them off. And then if you guys have any ideas, drop it in the comments of something you want to see me try to make. And I can see if I can come up with a recipe or find it. I have already said the Dole Whip, the back scratcher, the blue milk from Batu, an avocado margarita from La Cava. I'm really excited. Actually, I should make that one tonight because otherwise my avocados are going to go bad. I need to try that one. That one sounds amazing. A frozen kungaloosh, which is from old school Disneyland, from what I understand. I have the recipe, but I've never had it, but it sounds good. And the Grand Marnier slushy from the France Pavilion, monorail yellow cocktail from Top of the World Lounge, and the magical star cocktail that is found all over Hollywood studios. Hi, Mike Wheeler. How are you? I hope you're well. Have you gone to the Edison? I've never been to the Edison. Well, I was in there. I walked in and then I walked right back out. It was too crazy for me. Yeah, right, Lena. I've become the community bartender to help everybody with their needs, especially while we're stuck at home and not at Disney and wanting those Disney drinks. Josh, I agree. I like wet drinks as well. It's a definite necessity. I saw where Kava had one of their guys showing how to make their drinks on Insta stories recently. Jenny B, I'll have to check that out. That sounds really cool. Nope, that's from the, oh yeah, wait, are you talking about what did I say? The kungaloosh, the frozen kungaloosh is from the Adventurers Club. I must have got that wrong. I know there was like an older, yes, that's exactly what it was, Josh. I've been looking at so many recipes, my mind is buzzing and I can't keep them straight. I have a bunch of old ones from the Adventurers Club that I can make as well. I'll get a spray. It'll be poured perfectly for you, Mar. Volunteer to taste test. And appreciate it, especially me. Yes, I love that. Yes, Jenny, you're so funny. All right, let me get caught up. My chat just keeps jumping. I'm sorry, guys. Yes, the frozen conclusions from Adventures Club. That's what I'm on. Hi, G. Wilson. How are you tonight? Yes, I will definitely hit you up for that video on the background of the Adventurers Club and get some fun facts in there for that drink and why it's a kungaloosh and what it means, because it's just fun to say. Quarantine party at Lynn's. And then on top of that, I also have, there you go, Mar pitching in. I have a couple recipes. I know I wrote down more, or I had taken pictures of more. I had ideas of more. I just keep scrolling, and it's like I'm gonna develop one of those like big lumps on the back of my neck from just staring at my phone all day, every day. But the two that I want to make first are the boursin, the fried boursin cheese from 50's Primetime Cafe. Oh my God, it's so good. If you guys haven't had it, it's incredible. And I have all the ingredients to make that. So I just need to figure out how to set it up in my kitchen because my kitchen isn't exactly super spacious and I need to figure out a rig for my camera to videotape all of that. And then the noodle gratin from the Germany Pavilion. I found the recipe for that. It's so easy to make, and that's one of my favorite things from Disney. Hey, Captain Akron. Akron. Did I say it wrong again? I can't remember. That's just my thing. I say things wrong. Technically, it's a secret drink. They still have the kungaloosh at Trader Sam's, Triple P? Huh. So it's not on the menu, or do you have to like pass a secret note to the bartender requesting it? Do you upset a ninja foodie? I don't know what that means. Um, footage. Oh, that's really cool. Some footage from the city. Which was that from Germany, Lynn? I missed that. Yeah, Tim, the noodle gratin. It's like a mac and cheese, cheesy craziness. It's so much cheese. It sounds amazing. I love how they do the secret menu items at Skipper Canteen too, Triple P. That's fun. Their little theming. Mike Wheeler says, do you have the recipe for the Seven Seas Lagoon from the Wave? I think I do. I had never had it before, so I'll write that on the list. Seven Seas Lagoon. I remember coming across that. I will look back through my notes and see if I can find it again. I need to just stop screenshotting everything and just hand write it so that I don't have to keep looking through all of it because I can't keep it straight. I need to just keep it all in my one spot. Let's see, 1025. Yellow monorail from Top of the World Lounge. I have that on here. Have you had that? Has anybody had that one yet? Because I haven't, but other people requested it a while ago saying that I would love it. So, hey, Tina McNeil, how are you? I talk about cheese all the time because I'm obsessed with it. I love cheese. Cheese is the best, and it makes me happy. So I stocked up. I was getting low. I was making chicken quesadillas for like 2 days straight for the kids because they loved them and it's the easiest thing ever to make. And they just burned through all my cheese stash. So I need to upload more Instagram photos. Yes, true. Always need to upload more Instagram photos. I'm not that great on that lately, but Stacy Rogers saves the day. Blog Mickey. Let me see if I clicked on the link. There it is. Defunded, layoffs underway. All right, there you go. So you guys can click on that link and an extra window will pop up and you can save it. I'm going to read that after the stream. I love making cheese toast. I could eat it every day. That sounds awesome. Cheese toast. How do you make your cheese toast? Jarlsberg in a spread? That sounds delicious. I've only had actual Jarlsberg, which is really, really good. Good for like cheese soups. But yeah, those boys do got to eat. They're doing a pretty good job. They're not eating me out of house and home too much, but then all of a sudden I look around and I feel like there's nothing to make. But I've cooked so much in the last 2 weeks, like more than I never really cook anymore. I just don't feel like it. I'm basically lazy is what I'm saying. So in the last 2 weeks, let's see, I have made, I didn't write it down. Oh, I was going to write down all the things I made. Let's write them down as I say them. I made homemade hummus. I made pesto. I made pesto mayo, which is such a good dipping sauce or for anything in general. Find things to dip in. I made homemade ranch because I'm a Midwesterner and I love ranch. And let's see, last night I made homemade black beans and homemade queso. For nachos, we had our nacho night. That was really good. I don't remember. What else did I make? I don't know. I made more things though. But it's been a lot of fun. Velveeta mac and grilled cheese. That sounds awesome, Shelly. No, I didn't make any videos on those, Lena. But if you want recipes, I can send them to you guys. Just send me a DM on. Actually, I don't know. I'm really bad with recipes because I start out with a recipe and tell me in chat if you guys do the same thing. I will start with the recipe and then get most of the way through it and then just start adding other stuff in it or extras of things and never follow a recipe exactly when I'm cooking. I don't know. I just always do that. I'm trying not to do that. I'm not going to do it for my videos I make of Disney food, but in general in life is what I always do. What did Sean make? Sean made steaks and chicken, and he is just taking care of the meat part of things. Oh, I made buffalo chicken salad for the boys. They loved that. Forgot about that one. Buffalo chicken salad. I got to make a list of all these Susie Homemaker things I made. I'm really proud of myself. And all right, I'll try to see if I can. I used it from one of my previous jobs. Their recipe is one of my favorite ranches. It's like a smoked onion ranch. So it's not your traditional ranch. It's smoky and peppery and oniony. So that's how I like it, and that's how I made it. But I'll see if I can get the increments because it was like a 2-gallon container of ranch that I had to scale the recipe down for like not that much. So that one was a little bit tricky. And then I just add more stuff to it to taste. It's so good. A chicken pita from a local Greek restaurant. Yeah, that sounds good. Sean cooked turkey sausage. Yeah, oh yeah, Sean made turkey chorizo meatballs for spaghetti and meatballs. More like guidelines, exactly. That's how I do it. But are there any other Disney food recipes that you guys were interested in having me find the recipe and make for you guys? And Stacy, you would know how bad I am at texting. Yeah. I don't know. That sounds good. Oh, lapu, that's what it is. A lapu lapu. I'll write that one down. I think I have the recipe for that one, Josh. See, the tricky thing is for some of these like that, I've never had it, but I have a recipe, so those will be easy. It's so weird that I can find all these recipes for things that I didn't even know about. And then for the one thing I really wanted, the violet sake, I couldn't find a recipe anywhere. So crazy. Sean is gaming with the boys. I don't know. What game are you playing? Some zombie game. They're fighting zombies. Shelly made, where did it go? Cajun bacon burgers. Yum. I love Cajun everything. Oh, that reminds me, I have a piece of salmon in the fridge I need to make. I can help with it, but I'll have to text it. Sounds good. The pork Kahlua tacos from Trader Sam's. Huh. I'll see what I can do. Pork Kahlua tacos. Trader Sam's. I've never had a drink at Disney, so I'm no help. That's okay. We'll figure it out. Stacy said she misses you, but she's glad you're saving the world from zombies. He said, yeah, he's got to prepare. Oh, man. Cheeseburger rice. That sounds good. I'll watch later. Gotta run. Bye, Tim. Thanks for hanging out with us. We'll see you later. Have a good night. Oh, let me see. What else? What else is going on with you guys? I covered all my Mickey news, Disney news too fast. Was there any questions you guys had about any of that Disney news? Lena, I love that. I don't know who needs to hear this, but a mimosa contains 32% of your daily suggested dose of vitamin C. I love that. Hey, Scanna6 Gargoyle, how are you? So make it a triple PSV. Yeah, I actually have mimosas that I can make, unless my kids drank all the orange juice, which is typical. That's probably something they did do. I have some Prosecco waiting for me in the fridge, but I don't know. I have to be ready to drink bubbly. No worries. Thanks for being here, Scanna6. All I want to hear is when Walt did. Yeah, same here, Tina. Soon enough, soon enough. Oh, the Dole Whip from Wine Bar George, Jenny B. Is that the one that has What does that have in it? Champagne? I haven't been to Wine Bar George, but I've heard about it. And I know Triple P is a big fan of Wine Bar George, but I never made it there. So you guys have to tell me what's in it. Oh, Josh, what's in the Dole Whip drink from Wine Bar George? Isn't it Dole Whip and champagne? Ooh, I could make a version of that too for the Dole Whip. Good night, Taylor. Thanks for stopping by. Take care. Be safe. Yeah, I don't know. Any other food? I got the pork Kahlua tacos added to the list to see if I can find the recipe. There's a lot of actual resources out there that I didn't know about before to get recipes for all kinds of Disney food. Before we know, we'll all be talking about how horrible 2020 started and laughing at it. Exactly, Stacy. Not sure it's happening soon. They'll have the best hummus in the world, though. Yes, I make the best hummus in the world, though. Hmm. Disney has a drink, a lemon pomegranate drink, I swear. They also make an alcoholic one too with rum. That sounds good. I'll have to figure out how to get my hands on some pomegranate stuff. Oh, there was the blueberry lemonade too. I don't know if I said that one. I didn't write it down. Blueberry lemonade from the Boathouse. Or maybe because I wasn't going to buy those ingredients because it's none of the stuff that I have. Boathouse. Yeah, that's the thing with making these is that a lot of it is stuff that I don't have. So I have to acquire all the ingredients, and it's not stuff that I normally use or would use for anything else. The Wine Bar George hummus is just art. Huh. I'll have to check it out. Wine Bar George is on my list of places I definitely want to go. Everything at Wine Bar George is art. It's going to take a lot for us to be laughing by the end of 2020 since the Democrats postponed the convention. I'm wondering about the November 2020 election. Yeah, that is a good point. Hitchhiking Bones is a violet lemonade, all like the violet sake. So that's funny because I actually tried looking up the recipe for the violet lemonade. And hey, Mike Polito, how are you? And the recipe calls for violets, like actual crushed violets. And I don't know how that would taste good. On the other hand, I also have never tried the violet lemonade. I missed it at Flower and Garden last year. So I don't know exactly what the flavor is. Everybody raved about it and loved it. So I thought that I could use my desert pear syrup in the violet lemonade, but it doesn't say it calls for that on all the recipes I saw, just flowers and lemonade and ice. It was weird, and that doesn't sound good at all. Sounds like it would just taste like grass, like a grass slushy. Yuck. Yeah, I know. I was disappointed in myself too. I never made it. I think the line was too long, and when the lines are really long, I just skip it and go to something else that I wanted to try. I can make pancakes that look like Mickey's. There you go. A tutorial on how to make a Mickey-shaped pancake. I mean, that desert pear syrup's really good, so I'm sure it would make a really delicious slushy. It's such a unique flavor. I don't even. There we go. I'm back. So I don't know. Kahlua shake, maybe? That sounds delicious. I haven't had that. What about food? What Disney food or dish are you guys missing the most right now? Yeah, definitely add some Baileys with Kahlua. They're like two peas in a pod. Disney dish you're missing the most right now. If you could have one dish that you've had from Disney at home, what would it be? Oh, vanilla ice cream, chocolate syrup, Kahlua whipped cream, chocolate shavings. That sounds like a mudslide. I think that's a mudslide. Mudslides are delicious. Oh, cheeseburger egg rolls. I think I have a recipe for that. I actually just bought egg roll wrappers too. Hey, Rachel Myers, Mouse biggest fan. How are you tonight? I actually tried looking for that 7-layer cake recipe. I'm going to have to look into that some more. Everybody raves about it. Burger. I don't know why I passed up. I had an opportunity to eat it with a whole group of awesome people when we met up with all the vloggers in January, and we ended up leaving because we wanted to go and eat real food and stuff, and we were supposed to drive home, but long story, we didn't. Cheeseburger, spring rolls. Ohana bread pudding. That sounds delicious. I think Corey was making that tonight on his stream. Yep, they do. Oh, I have a recipe for the Tonga toast too that I wanted to try to make. Confetti popcorn. I think confetti popcorn would be really easy to make. We actually bought regular popcorn to make our own popcorn at home. Let's see here. Yeah, G. Wilson says cheeseburger spring rolls by the dozen. Oh, Big No Mountain cheeseburger pods from Setuli Canteen. That would be a neat recreation. Try this. Oh, chat jumped again. Noodle bowls. That would be a difficult one, and that's a lot of ingredients. But I would love to make their tofu, but you guys probably don't want that. Cheeseburger pods. Burger pods. I don't know why I always say what I'm writing when I do it, but you can't stop me now. Sticky wings from Ohana. That'd be fun to make. I just have Sean handle the raw chicken because that's gross. Oh, let me see if I missed up here. Ohana bread pudding. Let's make something with cake. Which cake? Ice cream instead of Irish cream. Sorry, Disney. Yeah, absolutely. Here, let me make you a mod, Jenny. There you go, Blue Wrench team. Yay, congratulate Jenny on her Blue Wrench, you guys. Let's see here. I'm just trying to write this down really quick so I can try and find these recipes when I get off of here. The bread pudding. Yeah, their bread pudding is so good. There you go. All right, I think I wrote them all down. Yeah, those are great suggestions, guys. Short rib, beef short rib wontons from California Grill. Short rib. I think the guys will appreciate that one, Triple P. From California Grill. Sean's made some awesome short rib dishes in the past. The site has a tie-dye cheesecake recipe. Oh, from Pop Century. Isn't it from Pop? Yeah, it's from Pop Century. It's so good and fun. There you go. Yay, congrats, Jenny B. Did you drop it, Jenny? I don't see it. You have the Blue Wrench now, so you're going to drop the link and just copy and paste it. Yum. Yeah, I found allears.net is where I found a lot of recipes for they have so many different food recipes. All ears net. They just have a huge list of them. Oh, that looks right. It says the Disney chef. Let me pull this up. Yum. Oh, I see the tie-dye cheesecake. Guess we'll have to check that out too. I wonder how the Dole Whip recipe on there compares to, oh, that's a Dole Whip float, compares to the one that I have. I'll have to do some different trying around. Thank you so much for dropping that, Jenny. And yeah, Disney Food Blog has some as well. Yeah, that's where I found most of mine was Disney Food Blog and allears.net. I know this is going to really turn into like a cooking, drinking stream of what we want to eat and cook, but I'm really glad that I ate before this. Oh, zebra domes. That would be so good. I don't know if I could pull that one off. It looked difficult with the little moose inside of them. Zebra domes. Definitely want to try that though. I like the Kellogg Pop-Tarts from Lee Hall's. Lee Hall. That's funny. Meals with your movies. There you go. Yeah. Or just randomness all over. A couple weeks ago, it was movies for an hour. This week, it's food and drinks for an hour. Oh, that's funny. Jenny says recipe for key lime coconut martini. That sounds really good, Stacy. I'm gonna definitely have to dive into that. I pulled the website up just in case I close it out, the Disney Chef, or I can always just text you the Disney Chef. Thanks for that. Sanaa bread, yeah. The Sanaa, I have the Sanaa, the naan bread recipe. Yeah, Josh, I want to try to find a recipe for the Yak and Yeti food. Because they're Landry's, they, oh yeah, Brandy made it earlier this week, right? On one of her streams. There you go, the Canadian cheddar cheese soup. I would be down for that. Just leave the bacon on the side for me. Yeah, my notebook is filling up fast. Key lime, coconut martini, yum. Oh, it's today's video. Yeah, I was sleeping, I think. I missed that. But I'll have to go back and check it out. It was a lot of fun. All right. Lots of food. I'm actually not hungry, but I feel hungry. Oh, what I was saying about Yak and Yeti to Josh is that because they're not a Disney property, they're Landry. So maybe if I don't know, I'll have to just Google it, get my Google going and see if I can find stuff. The post I made on Instagram today about the shrimp, I was craving them so badly for like the last week. It was, I couldn't get them out of my mind. So I crumbled and I got the Bang Bang shrimp from Bonefish to go. They're so good. They're all basically the same, and that was my Disney fix. So after my stream, Dole Whip Dad is going live at 10 o'clock, and he's going to be talking about baseball, our lifetime all-time lineups. So if you're interested at 11 o'clock, I'm assuming, Jeff, if you want to, oh, there's Brandy and Dave's non-recipe. And Jeff, if you want to drop a link in that for people to go to, well, not for another 12 minutes. Are you going at 11? I'm not sure. Thanks, Rachel. I love food too. Those shrimpies made me so happy though, and everybody loved them. So it was awesome. Oh, well, at least you'll be together, Shelly. We'll have to get creative and figure out something fun to do. Maybe like make a scavenger hunt with clues about memories that you guys had together and go around the house with like other clues. And then at the end, it's a bottle of champagne and some chocolate covered strawberries or something. That would be fun. In 12 minutes, yes. Okay, so 11 p.m. Eastern Time, 10 p.m. Central. Oh, there was another food item that I really wanted to make, and I can't remember what it was, and I didn't write it down. I hate when I do that. I know I'll figure this list is going to like triple by next week's stream, and hopefully I'll have at least one or two of these videos out by then so we can all be making Disney food at home. Do you guys know if Disney pretzels they have their own brand or they use a brand specifically, like they do with popcorn? Like it's not Disney popcorn, it's like Pop Secret or whatever. I wonder if you could make Disney pretzels at home. That'd be good. The list stream. Yeah, I should rename it. I have to make lists or I forget everything. If I don't write it down, it's boop, it's gone. My brain is just going all over the place all the time, just thinking about different ideas. I need to stop writing lists and start doing a little bit more, which I'm working on. It's been challenging staying extra motivated when you don't have the need to set alarms and no real bedtime, but I'm working on it. I'm going to try to get better at that. That's my goal for the next couple days. I know we did eat Pizza Planet. How about pizza? Yes. Yeah, I'm on 2 weeks. I'm on, oh, yeah, just over, yesterday was 2 weeks for me. So I guess that's about on point with all of this. You know, you got to do what you can. And I can, honestly, I feel like I haven't been very productive as far as it comes to, ooh, mango pie. That's a good one too. I'm like squirrel. I'm like Doug. um, as far as what was I saying? Oh, thank you, Lena. I appreciate that. I don't know if I'm gonna be making pizza. I I have really enjoyed spending a lot of the extra, for the most part, like 98% of it. I've enjoyed spending all this extra time with all the guys and hanging out with them and watching movies with them and cooking and baking with them. I taught Luke how to make, oh, I made chocolate chip cookies the other day. The best chocolate chip cookies you'll ever have in your entire life. And it's not my recipe, it's someone else's. But I just walked Luke through making the entire thing, and he did it, all of it. I just taught him how to do the things as we were doing them, and he made them like start to finish. I was so proud of him. So now he knows how to make chocolate chip cookies. Citrus swirl. That sounds so good. Yes. Yes, this week, what we have coming up. Okay, we got 8 minutes left. I'll probably not go the full 8 minutes, but make sure that you check out Jeff after this if you're interested in baseball and chatting with him and Bill from Magic of the Mouse TV. My partner channel, if you guys don't know, which you probably do, my partner channel is Practically Perfect Parkhopping, and we go live together every Saturday morning at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. This week it's going to be hosted on my channel. If you aren't subscribed to Triple P, there is a link to their channel in the description underneath this, or you can just click on their name and go check them out over there. Josh is doing an awesome vlog series right now explaining all of the SEA characters and how they pertain to different parts of the story and different parts of the story. And yeah, it's a lot of fun. Really, really, really great videos and an awesome creator and a very, very good friend. So go check them out. And that was my long way of PSAing our Saturday morning live stream. I say it's mimosas and contemplation. You know what? I think maybe this Saturday it might be mimosas and contemplation, but I can't mix it with coffee. I did that once. That's not a good idea. Don't recommend that one at all. We aren't drink based on coffee and contemplation. No, we're not. Neither am I normally, but I just wanted to talk to you guys and see what you thought about my list and if you guys had any requests that you wanted to specifically see me teach you guys how to make. And because I don't know, how much experience other people do have with making drinks and cocktails at home or not. So I like to share my knowledge. Hey, Cricket Fox, how are you? Hope all is well in Australia. And yeah, just see what you guys wanted to see and really base it towards that, or if you had specific requests on food or drinks. And if you guys think of anything down the road, just DM me on Instagram and let me know. Give me more suggestions. I'll probably do. I did do one the other day asking for some drink recipe suggestions that people wanted to learn how to make, and that's where some of that list came from. Like the blue milk, I would never ever want to make that, but somebody asked me. I think 2 or 3 people asked me, so I wrote that one down for other people. And the Grand Marnier slushy was a great suggestion from that poll as well, because I absolutely love that, and I didn't even think about it. I forgot how much I loved it because there's just too many awesome drinks. And let's see. So I will be back here next Thursday at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Bye, Bill, Magic of the Mouse TV. I'll probably pop in and say hi to you guys after this. And even though I'm not huge on baseball, we'll talk to the chat for a little bit. And then on Saturdays, can you make a shandy? I don't know. I don't know what a shandy is. I know of shandies as beer, but I don't make beer. I don't really drink beer. I don't know how to make beer. Okay, you got it, Bill. I will. Oh, biased, not based. Sorry, I can read half of the time. Good night, Noah. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. Have a good night. Beer and lemonade. Oh, that sounds pretty easy. But no, I don't like beer. I'm not a big fan. It takes up too much valuable real estate in my belly. So I don't drink that. But so yes, coffee and contemplation, Saturday morning. And then on Sunday night, I have Creator Talk with Jeff, Dole Whip Dad, at 10:30 Eastern Standard Time on his channel. We talk all different things creators. We have a bunch of different topics set up that we can possibly talk about this week. So there's always something we talk about different. And yeah, it's a lot of fun. So you guys have a fantastic night. I'll probably wrap it up a few minutes early. Unless, oh, there's still 21 of you guys here. Unless there's something else that you guys wanted to talk about for 3 more minutes before Jeff goes live. That slush reminds me of Peak McDivitt. What one is that? The Grand Marnier slushy? Yeah, Bill, working through After Effects for you. I forgot. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I need... Josh, teach me too. Thanks, Jenny. I appreciate you dropping that link. That's awesome. I am so excited to check that out. Hey, Piglet Roo loves Disney. Playing Lego Incredibles while watching. That sounds fun. Bye, Shelly. Thank you so much for hanging out. Yeah, lemonade and beer. Yeah, that's pretty self-explanatory. Just mix them together, but don't stir too hard or it'll foam. All right, I'm going to wrap it up. I'm just rambling now. You guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me. Everyone stay safe and healthy and occupied with whatever it is that you need to occupy your time with. Spend time with family, FaceTime friends, call friends, shoot them texts. I've been checking in with everybody randomly. I kind of rotate it throughout the days of shooting out texts and calling people just to check in, and it's really nice. Till the Spires, Hitchhiking Bones, thank you. Thank you so much, Stacy, my PIC. I really appreciate you. To anybody that doesn't know, PIC stands for Partner in Crime, and there's a story behind that. We'll talk about it next week, but I don't know if anybody knows, because we always write that in all of our chats, and I don't know if everybody knows the story behind it or why we say it, but yes. partners in crime, me and Stacy, Shelly, Jenny B, Piglet Roo, Josh, Triple P, Cricket Fox, Big No Amount, Stacy, I already said. All of you guys, each and every one of you, thank you so much for hanging out. And remember, yes, hashtag Churro Crew. We'll tell the story next week. It's not that, it's a secret, top secret. You guys have a great day. Remember, every day is a countdown to Disney. Thanks for hanging out. Stay safe.